And so the little bout is over in Boku no Hero Academia chapter 124, and it's proven that, and it's also 124 number. It is proven that uh, that that the quirk of him, uh, of the phaser guy, is actually not as advanced as as everybody think. And that's although they still believe it is strong, they also try to fight big, but he easily overpowers them all and punches them all straight out. And he tells them that his quirk really isn't strong. His name of his quirk is Phaser, and it's basically allows him to. It's not. He's basically falling through matter, and he means every kind of metal. So when it seems like he is sinking, he's actually falling, uh, and that therefore he can expel himself from the underground, mm, and therefore it looks like he teleports. But he mentions that what I said last time. There are some quirks that are automatically powerful, while some can be trained to become powerful, and while other powerful quirks still can hold you back. Here is an example of a quirk that he made strong, because apparently when he phases through, he cannot take in any oxygen, because all oxygen phases through him. The same can be said with his eardrums won't vibrate and rift times, and he won't retain any light. And the only thing he will sense is the sensation of falling. Therefore, he had to so therefore he had to really train, think, and not make sure mistakes. Not exactly sure how he may be able to breathe after all, but I think maybe it's because he practiced, and as he did during his internship, on the way to when he does face, he then predicts, and after that he's able to do very quick thinking, so he will when he when can do it, because this internship is more like sidekicks from for actual pros, and that's what he learned. So the reason why he took that bout with them was not to undermine them, but simply to tell them that this was the powers he gained for his experience, and therefore they need to also learn that. So they are very inspirational by that, especially Deku, who realizes the same thing. He honed his quirk, and therefore Mirio honed his quirk and his talents, and that's because he wasn't exactly talented like that. He worked this way, and even Mirio mentions that he's been interested in Deku because of Deku was the only one who tried to do a counterattack. So elsewhere he called Gran Torino, but Gran Torino turns him down. Deku has really gotten some character development on taking on connections, but Gran Torino tells him to just ask his hero All Might, because All Might can introduce him to one of his former sidekicks, who is apparently Sir, and though we see Sir, he seems to be a very thin man with a strict face. And then we hear the despair that the overhaul villain has actually been connect is now made contact with the villain alliance. The despair is no, not finally, is now beginning to creak forward. So Deku is gonna train with Sir. It seems like Mirio also trained with Sir in order to hone those skills. But it wouldn't surprise me if Bakugo turn also would do that. But then again, Bakugo failed the license, didn't he? Doesn't that mean he won't train the internship? Well, if he would train the internship, it wouldn't surprise me if he's also coming to Sir. I mean, just to trade us with that. And as much as we're gonna see Deku evolve even further, I would have liked to see a little bit more of the other characters, though. But despair is now creaking in, and we're introduced to a new character. Um, a bit scary looking Finn character called Sir. I do wonder though, how can someone like him have been All Might's former sidekick? Guess we'll know. Give me your thoughts if you have any.